Leonardo da Vinci rose is a rose bred by Milan in 1993. The rose can get to approximately 150 centimeters tall and 120 centimeters wide, but it depends very much on how you cut it. Now, my rose is about 11 years old now, and as you can see, I've tried growing it more tall this year, and it didn't end well. It is just constantly flopping over. So if you want to grow this rose, really cut it down a lot in the spring. The rose itself is hardly down to zone 6B. But what I will mention about Leonardo da Vinci is the health on this is exceptional. It has very decent rain tolerance. It tends to bloom a lot, really prolific bloomer. But it does tend to want to bloom in flushes. You don't get a lot of single blooming flower heads on this one. It tends to give you all blooms in 3 flushes in a season, and then it goes to sleep between the flushes. So you get this where you have the whole bush covered in blooms, and then it kind of sleeps for a month, and then you get another flush of blooms. Sadly, what I don't like about this rose is there's nearly no fragrance, only a mild tea fragrance on it, a 4 out of 10 at most. That said, it does want to bloom a lot, and it is very healthy. One of the most healthy roses there is, and one of the most prolific. But the thing I don't like about how it is prolific is it tends to give it all in flushes. And I think I like something like Olivia Austin and Princess Anne more, because they tend to give you a lot of singular blooms, so you always have something to look at. Where this is more something that is either covered or is completely not covered. Yeah, I think I've just outgrown this rose after growing it for 11 years. It is still a very, very healthy rose. I would give it 8.5 on health, and very, very prolific. I just think I don't really see a lot of personality in it anymore. It just feels like one of those roses where there's not much special about it, to be honest with you. Kind of like the fairy rose and a lot of the other roses where you're just like, no fragrance, nothing special really going on. That said, it is still wonderful for health and flowering. Just beware of the limitations that it can flop if you allow it to get too tall, and also the fact it tends to bloom in flushes, so don't expect it to be covered all the time, but it will make these large flushes that are really good for pictures. Yeah, I'm not really complaining about this rose. It is still a good rose. Personally, I just think I've outgrown this one, and I'm not that huge a fan of it anymore, because I don't really see any personality in it. And I think that about sums it up. Prolific bloomer, very healthy, but for me, it kind of feels like a rose without personality.